Okay, everyone, welcome back to the Pavilion at Villanova. Once again with Mark Kolodinsky, I'm Steve Iacovino, bringing you the PIAA boys basketball quarterfinal. The Southern Rams versus the Norristown Eagles. Score now here at halftime, Norristown 24, the Rams 15. And Mark, we talked about a little about Norristown being a little bit more aggressive. This quarter they have to play with the same amount of stamina or better than they played in the first half, in the second half.
Yeah, and I'd like, along with that aggressiveness that you're talking about, I'd like to see them get the ball into the paint because I think they can have some success there. And I'd also like to see them run in transition a lot more. I saw very little of it in the first half. The Eagles with the 9-point lead thanks to defense, but I'd like to see them get out in transition more because that's a huge part of their game. And that's the reason that they only have 24 points at the half. Normally a lot more than that for the Eagles in half of the game.
Well, these are the type of games in the atmosphere where you have to bring your A game and you have to expect to make adjustments. And eventually, Norristown's going to have to think of different things in practice to work on if they somehow go further. But right now they have one objective, and that's in front of them at this point, is winning this game. And they still have 2 quarters left, 16 minutes of basketball to go, plus stoppages. So they're going to have to maintain a lot of the energy to get through it.
They really are, and the Eagles will come out with their starting five to start the second half.
All right, Norristown starts out with the possession here in the second half. Sheldon Mayer throws it to Russell Graham. Shot there by Watson is good, so out of the gate, Norristown puts 2 on the board, 26-15 now. Norristown with the lead.
Quentin Watson with a little short jumper. He's a very good scorer down low, has a nice repertoire down there.
Here's Johnson, loses the ball, but Rams still have it. The referee says it was out on Norristown, so the Rams will contain the possession.
That ball went off Johnson's leg, but the ball was already out of bounds off of the Eagles.
Shot is up and no good for 3. Johnson gets it back. Reese, his shot for 3 is off, and Russell Graham comes up with a long pass to Wyatt. Wyatt off the glass, can't get it, but finally Watson gets the putback. 28-15, Norristown out to a commanding lead with 7 minutes, 4 seconds now in this third quarter.
Quentin Watson's having a tremendous game.
Offensive foul on Southern. So Norristown will control the ball.
That's a great job by James Yancey to take the charge. So often these days you don't see people taking charges, but good play right there.
Here's Sheldon Mayer. He'll set up the offense. Ramsey loses the ball, but possession stays with Norristown. 6:41 on the clock here, third quarter. Norristown again leads at 28-15.
The Eagles playing a very good game. 28-15 right now. That's a nice, comfortable advantage at this point in the game.
Wyatt's shot for 3 was no good, and travel called on Reese. So Norristown gains the ball back. Wyatt will inbound for the Eagles. Russell Graham has it. He'll hand off. Shot there is up and good for 3 for Ramsey. Make it 31-15. Norristown, 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go. And Johnson strips the ball clean there of Wyatt. And here comes the Rams shot, no good. Johnson gets to it. Bounces it off Watson, but it seemed to hit him as well going out, so possession Norristown. So the play didn't work so much for Johnson.
Well, Nasir Johnson tried to save it and tried to hit it off of an Eagle, but he was not able to
Wyatt has the ball for Norristown. Jump there, no good. Ball remains with Norristown, 5 minutes, 55 seconds. Now to go in the third quarter. Norristown still leading at 31-15. Wyatt will inbound. Right to Ramsey, who puts two more in for Norristown and make it 33-15. So Norristown continues to expand their lead here in the third quarter.
That was just a great play off of the inbound pass. You see it a lot in high school basketball. Basket cuts off the inbound pass. And that time James Ramsey stuck by the Rams defense.
Reese could not get a clear shot there for the Rams. Possession will go back to Norristown, so the Rams now struggling on offense.
And I think the Eagles are lucky to have possession right now because it looked like it was off Watson, but a couple of close calls going the Eagles' way. And they're taking advantage of it.
5:21 now to go, third quarter. Norristown continues to move the ball back to Ramsey. He's hot. Give him three right there. 36-15, Norristown. No defense has to hurry back there. Watson was the only one back. And Ramsey comes up with the steal there, and here comes Mayer. His shot is up and good, so Norristown has heated up here in the third quarter. And the crowd is going wild for him. Make it 38-15. Norristown, the clock stopped at 4 minutes and 53 seconds. And boy, Norristown putting on a performance here.
They're on a 12-0 run right now. They went into the locker room with the 26-15 lead, and now it's 38-15. And their last 8 points were scored by Mayer and Ramsey. And, you know, we talk about the depth that they have. Of course, you have Russell Graham and Khalifai, who are always going to fill it up. In basketball, it takes 5 to win. And James Ramsey and Sheldon Mayer are knocking down shots now. And that's why Norristown has been so successful in this half thus far.
Norristown up by 23. And the Rams will come back onto the court. It's hard. Reading their expressions on their face, you can tell there is a lot of pressure.
And you can't relax right now because as long as you keep playing how you've been playing, you're going to win the game. The only way you can lose it is if you lose focus. And it's easy to lose focus when you're winning by so much.
Wyatt off the glass. Gets two more, 40-15 now. Norristown has just unleashed their shooting here in the third quarter. And the Rams looking to do something. Johnson had the ball there for the Rams, and they'll go back to work here trying to look for an opening. Shot there is good for the Rams. That's Fernell Doster there.
Well, that ends the run. It was 14-0 before the Rams finally got their first points of the half.
Russell Graham answers right back with two. 42-17. Norristown leads it. Doster has the ball right now. He's guarded by Wyatt. Back to Reese. Reese is met by Sheldon Mayer, but hands off to Clark. Clark's shot is short. And here comes Sheldon Mayer with the basketball for the Eagles. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Wyatt. He'll take another try. He can't. And here comes Doster with the ball for Southern. Shot there is good, so Doster trying to give the Rams some hope here.
Right now they look like they have no hope because they're just kind of, it doesn't seem like they're playing at their hardest right now. They really seem deflated.
3 minutes and 21 seconds. The clock stands here in the third quarter. Norristown leading it 42-19. James Ramsey leaves the game. Jared Smart will return for Norristown, and it's Norristown's possession. Sheldon Mayer was open there, so Norristown moving down court. Briggs was blocked. Clark.
There's going to be a foul on Maurice Briggs, I believe.
Yeah, there was no question there that Vaughn Clark for the Rams was fouled there. And here's a shot up and no good for the Rams. And here comes Briggs the other way. Smart gets two. 44-19 Norristown. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
The unselfish transition play by Maurice Briggs just a moment ago, getting Jared Smart to the basket.
Shot there for the Rams, no good. And we'll have a foul. It's going to be, I believe, on Russell Graham. Yes, it was.
Foul away from the ball somewhere, a loose ball foul on Graham. Or actually, no, they'll call it a shooting foul.
And he's going to get 3 foul shots. Gaskins' first shot is no good. He'll get another. That one is also not good, and he hits the ball in disgust.
Yeah, the Rams look really frustrated right now. And they should be. It is a 25-point game. But if they want to have any chance of coming back, they need to get their heads on straight and start playing basketball. They need to forget about the scoreboard and just play. They have a steep hill to climb, but it's not impossible.
And Gaskins misses all 3 of his foul shots, and Norristown has the basketball. Smart back out to Sheldon Mayer. 2 minutes, 26 seconds now. Third quarter, Norristown still leading at 44-19. Jared Smart throws it back out to Briggs. Briggs shot there off the glass. No good. Briggs tries to get his rebound, but is blocked.
Maurice Briggs trying to jive the basketball there. Did not work out as he would have. But he does end up at the line after getting his own miss. That's where he is effective, on the glass.
So Briggs will shoot 2.
Briggs averaged just under 8 points per game during the regular season. Also gives the Eagles some very good rebounding, some very good shot blocking. Just a great presence down low, offensively and defensively.
Briggs sinks the first of the pair. He'll get another. And boy, his arm has to be loose at this point with Norristown's lead. Briggs converts on the second. 46-19. Norristown leads it, approaching the 2-minute mark to go in the third quarter. Shot there from Antoine Reese is good. 46-21, Norristown. Ramsey with the basketball for the Eagles. Dosters covering Ramsey. Back out, Wyatt fakes. He'll take a shot there, and that one's good. Khalif Wyatt looking very confident this afternoon. It's now 48-21, Norristown.
Passed up the 3 to get an easier 2. That's what he's done all season.
And Norristown comes up with the ball.
Teams have to respect his three-point shooting because he's so good from down there. Then when they do that, it makes driving past them a lot easier.
1 minute, 14 seconds. Third quarter. Briggs is fouled.
Maurice Briggs right back at the line. He's gotten better and better shooting free throws as the season's gone on.
Briggs a little shaken up after that play. He was holding his jaw a little bit, but he'll shake it off here and go for two.
Looks like he's good enough to shoot the free throws.
That one just bounces off the rim.
Well, in Norristown's latest game against Mechanicsburg, Briggs had just 2 points, but Quentin Watson had 10. And time again this year, we've seen that when one of them, being Briggs or Watson, as Briggs hits the second, when one of them isn't 100% effective, the other one has been able to pick them up. They make a great duo, Watson and Briggs do.
So after Briggs' second free throw, he made that. It's 49-21 Norristown. 1 minute, 1 second on the clock here, third quarter. Possession, Southern. Shot there by Honor is good for the Rams. Make it 49-23 Norristown. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Smart has the ball for the Eagles. Russell Graham almost loses it, but keeps it, and finally loses it.
We're going to give the ball to the Rams here, but Norristown cruising right now. They got the 26-point lead. If they win, they will play the winner of the Moon High versus Pittsburgh Central Catholic game in the semis.
Shot there for three is no good by Antoine Reese. Russell Graham comes up with it for Norristown. 9 seconds now to go, third quarter. Graham powers in. 51-23. And that's the end of the third quarter. And Norristown pretty much on cruise control, but they still have one more quarter of basketball left.
Well, they're dominating the basketball game right now. And early on in the game, the offense wasn't really there, but the defense was. So they had pretty much a small lead throughout the entire first half. Now the defense is still there, and the offense is there, so they have the huge lead.
Norristown started off slow in this game, but third quarter they just erupted. And Mark, you mentioned this is pretty much some of the shots that they've done all season. You mentioned the unselfishness of Maurice Briggs. You look at the, movement by Khalif Wyatt, not passing up that 3 points just to get, 2 on the board. See, that's the kind of stuff that this team has done all season. And really, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now they're playing really well, and they have to continue that for one more quarter at least today.